Hello and welcome to the show. All right, my name is Robert Lyon. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. I hope you're ready to make some money today. Happy Monday to all the people out there. I just did a live where everything was shit. Oh, now it sounds nice and crisp. So, everybody that was watching that last video, all one of my podcast and all one of my subscribers, you are Gerando, my one subscriber. You are the reason I wake up every day and the reason to put a smile on my face. All right, that's a joke. It's from a show called Midnight Gospel. All right, let me turn up my microphone just a little bit more so I can hear myself talk. Oh, man, I was dropping some serious knowledge. I need to double check. All right, so make sure you can hear me if you're watching this live. I appreciate you. Please drop some comments. If you're watching the replay, please hit that. Leave me a comment that says replay. All right, so this is 10 ways to inject cash into your business right now, or 10 marketing strategies to get sales today. All right, so I really just want to say hello to everybody. I'm going to be going through all these different strategies in depth in my Facebook group and on my YouTube channel. And then once I'm done and put them all together, it's also going on my podcast. But once I'm done and I've put in all of these strategies together, I'm going to be putting them into a course, which is going to be 10 ways to inject cash into your business right now. Once it's put into a course, it'll probably not be for free. So I'm giving you insane amounts of value right now. And all I'm asking for you to do is, like, comment, share, and subscribe. All easy stuff to do. But if we get some comments on this bad boy, we'll basically be pleasing the algorithm daddy in the sky so we can keep on rolling. All right, number one way to inject cash into your business is the 4-day cash machine. This is essentially where you're going to either run a sale, add some value to your customers, to your business, and basically just say, look, we're going to be having a sale for the next 4 days. You do not want to miss this opportunity. This works really well if you have a large and engaged email list. Works really well if you have a following. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to create a 4-day email campaign. Now, I'm doing the talking head video right now. So when we do the more in-depth video, I'll show you exactly what I say in all these different emails that really gets people to pull the trigger and buy now. Every time I do this, I generate a lot of cash and it works really well. But you're basically having a sale and you're going to basically email them for 4 days, telling them why they need to buy right now and not miss this opportunity. Now, let's say you don't want to lower your prices or you don't want to have a sale. The other thing that you can do is you can just add on some bonuses. Come up with some real sexy, juicy bonuses for your customers, for your people. And this is really going to work well. I can't believe somebody was watching the last live where my voice wasn't working. Actually, I had a bunch of people watching and nobody said anything forever. People. Anyway, so the 4-day cash machine. And the reason we do 4 days is because it works. Maybe 5 days is better, whatever. 4-day cash machine. First day, you're going to basically be announcing the sale. You're going to be announcing that there's an opportunity to buy your product right now and make a great decision and save some money or get some free bonuses, whatever it is. Day 2, you're going to remind them, be like, hey, look, there's only 3 days left for the sale. Do not miss this opportunity. Day 3, you're going to say, hey, there's only 2 days left for the sale. I really want to make sure that if you've even been thinking about joining my program or buying my product, that right now is the best time for you to do it. And then on the 3rd day, you're going to send them 3 emails. You're going to send them one in the morning being like, hey, this is the last day for you to get a great deal on this product. Then at lunch, you're going to say, hey, I don't want you to miss this opportunity. And then the final one is just going to say, hey, this goes away at midnight. This is your last chance to make money and get this, or save some money and get this great deal. And essentially what this does is it creates FOMO, which is just fear of missing out. We have this, thing in our brain that basically tells us, hey, if there's a great deal and it's going away right now, I don't want to miss that opportunity. This is called the 4-day cash machine because it prints money like nobody's business. And this is such an amazing hack. Once you get into the marketing and if I step into your business, this is kind of one of the main things that I do. But I think it's called a cognitive bias or whatever, but we don't like missing things. We don't like the fear of missing out. So then what you can do is you can create multiple campaigns like this where you're basically always having people in a countdown campaign. You're always having people join your company, getting into your email list, buying your product, and they're going to be going through these different campaigns. Usually we just like to add value, right? So it's like what Gary Vaynerchuk says, the jab, 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 right hook, where you give, and then you hit them into a countdown campaign. And what happens is we don't like to miss out on things. We don't like to not get opportunities, basically. So when you do these campaigns, you're basically triggering people to buy your products and get them in. Even if you lose a little bit of money, you're still injecting cash into your business right now. It's great to stay in contact with your business owners. It's great to stay up with people. But basically what I want to emphasize is create multiple of these campaigns. So the first one could just be like a 4-day countdown sale, right? And then the next one could be, hey, look, last week we did this sale. It worked really good. So I just want to give everybody one more opportunity to get in at this price. And we're going to include this bonus, blah, 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 blah. Great way to boost your revenue right now. So number one, 4-day cash machine. Number two is going to be sliding in the DMs. All right. I just did some videos on this really in depth on my YouTube channel. And this is just basically goes back to reconnecting with people that are in your DMs, reconnecting with people that are really interested in your product, that are hungry right now. Okay, like I always like to tell people, is the truth is there are buyers in heat with buying power everywhere. You just need to get in front of them. Really think about how many people have seen your offer in the last 24 hours, and then ask yourself, well, if I want to make more money, I probably need more people to see my offer in the past 24 hours if I want to keep going. So when I say slide in the DMs, people get a little creeped out, and it's because you're doing it wrong. The correct way to do this, to sell in the direct messengers, that's what DM stands for, on social media platforms, is number one, you want to make your profile look professional. Okay, so you want to have one link, whatever the next phase in your funnel is, you want to have one link in your profile, and you want your profile to basically become a customer magnet. It's going to be reaching out. It's going to be grabbing your customer, telling them exactly what it is that you do, telling them exactly what the next step is and how to buy from you. Okay, so that's the first step. Next thing you want to do is you want to join a lot of Facebook groups that have your ideal customer in them. All right, and you want to go in these groups. I usually try and do like 5 or 10 a day, and you just want to add value. Add value to those groups or add engaging content. Okay, so when you do this, it becomes a flywheel effect because you're going out, you're finding groups that have your customer. Even if your customer, let's say you just have like a local business or you have a blue collar company. Let's say you're flooring or roofing. You can join all the local buy, sell, trade groups, and you can do this just as well. You can basically go out there, put out value, say you're doing stuff, say stuff that you're learning. And what happens is when you go out into these different groups, your profile is there. You're putting value. People are going to look at the value. People are going to look that people are engaging with you. They're going to go to your profile, which we just turned into a customer magnet. They're going to see who you are, what's in it for them, and how to buy from you. And then they're going to start to convert, and they're going to start to sell themselves and send you messages so that they can learn more about you. And then the way that you sell, though, in the DMs is like this. Number one, people like compliments. People like humor. People like compliments. People like value. Okay, so if you're going to start DMing people and you're going to start conversations, never go in with the intent even to sell. Do not stop selling. Start learning. Start learning about your customer. Learn what's going on with their lives. Learn what's going on in their business. Learn how they're doing. And then you want to use a framework to go from the engagement part, which is like so let's say we're going to start DMing a lot of people because we want to make money. I like to start with a compliment. So I'll take a look at their profile real quick and I'll personalize it to them. And I'll say, hey, I really love the content that you're putting out. I really like the way your profile looks. I really like whatever your business is. I checked out a couple of your videos or whatever's going on. And you're going to start with a compliment. People love compliments. Next thing you're going to do, maybe a little small talk. I hate small talk. So I usually just start going into my framework. And my framework goes like this. What are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? What are you working on right now? Okay. And then I basically go from there and I ask them, what can I help you with? Are you looking for any solutions? Or I give them a free course or I give them some piece of value. And then I shift it into, are you looking for a solution? This is what I do. And you make an offer, and then you say, hey, you want to take this to the next step? You want to book a call? You want to do this or that? So that's how you basically sell. Start with a compliment, add some value, learn, stop selling and start learning. Okay. And then make an offer. Boom, bada bing. You can DM, if you did like 25 people on each platform, you could DM 25 people on Facebook, 25 people on Instagram, 25 people TikTok, 25 people on Twitter, comment on a bunch of LinkedIn posts, and same thing on LinkedIn. You just talk to 100 people a day. I guarantee if you get good at this, you'll be able to convert at least 1% or maybe up to 10, 20% of all your DMs. You'll be making a full-time deal from your phone. Great way to make some extra money. Okay, number 3, we're going to be talking about the secret $0 marketing, except for we're not going to be doing it in a real estate way. We're going to be doing it in a different way. $0 marketing is basically you get different profiles, different cell phones and things like that. So you buy a bunch of phones and you make different Facebook profiles and you can join lots of different groups. Okay, so basically on Facebook, you can post kind of the same thing in about 13 Facebook groups without getting your cell phone or your profile kicked off or whatever, right? So that means that if you have 10 phones, you can post in over 130 groups each day. So you want to have really good copy. The main thing that I do when I start with a business is I do copywriting with them, and I go over it, and I do it for a reason. A lot of people like to do like the new AI copywriting and whatever, but all that shit's bullshit, because the main thing with copywriting is you just get clarity and you create what's called a power offer. A power offer is something that gets engagement, gets people curious in what you do, and calls out to your customer. Once you get your power offer down, your power offer can make you a shitload of money when combined with the $0 marketing. Now, if you have an e-commerce business too, $0 marketing works great. So you have a bunch of these Facebook profiles. You can post in 13 Facebook groups a day. You get 10 of them. You can post in 130 Facebook groups a day. That's free traffic. Doesn't cost any money. You got to get the phone. Other than that, though, it doesn't cost any money. You're about to blow it up. You can once you start making some money, you can hire a VA or a friend or something like that to do it for you. Boom, bada bing. You are making a shitload of money doing the $0 marketing, spending no money, injecting cash into your business right now. All right. It's a really powerful way. You guys are going to want to see that video. I'm going to be making it where I go in depth and I show you exactly how to do that in the future. So make sure that you are in the Facebook group, Level Up Business Mastery, and make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. All right, Robert R. Lyon, look it up on YouTube, or The Lyon Show. And I'm kind of lazy, so I'll post a lot of really in-depth, crazy, amazing content, and it'll only be up for a very short time, and then I'll put it into a course. So you want to make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. All right, number 4, speaking of YouTube, it's going to be YouTube domination. This is really cool. So basically, the main thing that I want you to do is when you're making content, right? When you want to turn content into profit, the way that you do that is first you need to get into the mind of your customer and ask yourself, customer with buying power, what is it that you're worried about? Yeah, Corey's in the Facebook group. What is it that your customer is worried about? What is keeping your customer up at night? What are the things that is going through their mind and that they are searching for answers for on YouTube, on Google? The best ways to do this that I've found is basically go to a website called Ask the Public, askthepublic.com, and it will tell you all the questions that people are asking in your specific niche. This is very powerful stuff. You can also go to like Reddit, and you can just go to Google, and you can just start to look at the different pain points that people have had in your niche and that they are looking for and that they are searching. All right. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to start making videos on all these different questions. Because if you don't know this already, YouTube, Google, TikTok, they're all becoming search engines. They're the biggest search engines in the world. And your customer is going to be asking questions, and everybody wants a little video on it nowadays. They don't even want to read a blog unless it's a really good blog, but you can do all that stuff. So you go to Ask the Public, you make a video on each one of these different topics. And the best way to do this is to give value, call to action, give value. That's the video. Or well, it goes hook. So you want to make a video where you hook them in at the beginning, give value, call to action, give value. That is the YouTube domination. And then you're going to do what's called YouTube SEO. YouTube SEO is essentially optimizing your videos to make sure that it ranks. So you're going to put all the right hashtags in there. You're going to make sure that the question is the title, and then you add like a little thing that's kind of like clickbaity to it. And then you also want to make sure that the thumbnails look really, really good. And then you're also going to make sure that in the description, you're saying what you say, what the name of the video is. And also when you upload the video, the name of the video needs to be the same thing. Once you do all those things, you can also do a whole bunch of other ninja stuff. You can go to my YouTube channel and just look up YouTube SEO. I made some really in-depth videos, but you can ping all kinds of stuff to it, and you can do all kinds of other things. Why are you spamming me when I'm going live, people? Ask the public. Maybe it's not ask the public. Well, Google ask the public, Corey. Answer the public. God damn it. Okay, you win. It's answer the public. My bad. Not ask the public. Maybe we should buy that domain. Okay, so answer the public. And basically what you can do is you can ping your YouTube video after that to all these different sites. And when you do, you're going to rank for that keyword and you're going to come up on top, especially if you get good at making videos. So the short and skinny of it is basically figure out whenever you want to make content, think about what questions are keeping your customers up at night. All right. And then make tons and tons of content solving that problem, showing that you're an authority, and then go to answer the public and basically make a video on all these different questions, and you will start to rank for topics. And then you want to put them down a rabbit hole. A great way to do this is have these videos that are ranking and then make a playlist going even further into depth. And remember, the content structure that we want to do is we want to hook them in, give them content, clear call to action, give them content. All right, so I would like to invite all you guys to work with me and my business partner to join the Inner Circle, where we will personally go in depth into your business. We will analyze, we will give you marketing strategies, and we will do all kinds of different things to make sure that your business is going to be successful and make money. If you want to learn more about the Inner Circle, send me a message or send Corey a message and we'll get you going. All right, number 5, ways to inject cash into your business is going to be get interviewed on podcasts. I really love doing this. This is a great strategy. It's actually been a while since I went on a tons of podcast journey. Okay, but this is the way to make a lot of money and not waste any time and just make sure that you're going on quality podcasts. And the number one thing is, before you even go on all these podcasts, you need to find your story. You need to find your engaging piece about you. All right, and you need to get really good at saying it. I don't know if you've ever heard of Les Brown, but Les Brown, he's my dude. I love that guy. He's changed my life. But if you listen to Les Brown, he's like 70-something years old now. And he'll say a similar story to what he was saying 20 years ago. But it's because he's gotten so good at saying his story that he will make you feel inside of you. He will make you feel emotions because his story is so impactful that even if you've already heard the story, you'll still get the chills and you'll still hear the power in his story. And then he'll drive you wherever you want to go. So before you go on these podcasts, come up with whatever your framework is. Okay. You don't have to say the same thing in every podcast, and that's not what we're doing, but you want to have an engaging story so that when you're telling a new audience, because it might be not new to you, but you're new to them, your story, you know what you're going to say. And once you realize that your story converts, then you can go on a billion freaking podcasts, and you're going to be going to each of these creators. You know, they already have their little pool of audience members, and you're going to be going in there, dropping value, telling a story, getting emotionally engaged with their audience, and then taking the ones that are really interested, hit my mic, with you into your audience and making a lot of money. Okay, so that's number 1. So figure out your story, figure out what you're going to do, figure out how you're going to convert people to join your life, to join your tribe by going on all these different podcasts. Number 2, before you go on the podcasts, just write a real quick bullet point thing of what you talk about and have a good picture, and then have links and free stuff that you can give podcasters' audiences. Bonuses if you can create an affiliate link for the podcast hosts so that when they put you on their show, they can make some money, you can make some money, and everybody's happy. All right. And then now you're going to go and get on these podcasts. The best way, I mean, if you have time, is to make a list of 100 podcasts that you would like to go on. okay, that are in your niche, that already have your audience. Make a list of 100 of them on like a spreadsheet, figure out their links, and then just send them all a message. And I guarantee you'll get one today if you do this. Another ways though is there's tons of Facebook groups where you can basically make a post and be like, hey, this is what I talk about. I'd love to be on your show. Bada bing, bada boom. Just join all the Facebook groups. They're all pretty cool, podcasting stuff. And then there's all these different apps, right? And there's a whole bunch of VAs that get paid basically to find you spots, and then you pay them a little bit of money whenever you want. Yeah, you can't get it if you don't ask. All right, so that's a big one. So go on a bunch of different podcasts, get interviewed. If you want help with that, you can always hit me up. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about is PR. This is a huge one. This is a great way to make lots of money, but I've been talking, so I need some water. All right, if you're getting value out of this, I'd like to see some questions or anything else. But now we're going to talk about one of the most powerful ways, if you know what you're doing, to boost your business and make a lot of money. All right, so press releases, public relations. This is a great way to make a shitload of money. And the way that you do this is you can spend a ton of money, but it doesn't really matter if you spend a lot of money or if you just do it the correct way. And I'm going to teach you how to do it the correct way. So the correct way you do this is, again, you have to know what kind of keywords or what kind of relevancy you want to pop up in your customer's feed as. Like the main thing with a press release that's going to happen is you're going to write an article. The article is going to get put on all these different news platforms. Okay, so we're talking like Fox, Yahoo, CNN, Entrepreneur, Forbes. Depending on how much money you spend, you can be put on all these platforms. But then there's also tons and tons and tons of forums that you've never even heard of or thought about getting on. Now, when you do a press release correctly, can get traction and go viral. And the way that you do a press release the correct way is you basically want to write either just a piece of content that has like insane value, is really catchy, and is like what's called an advertorial. An advertorial is an advertisement kind of disguised as an article. All right. So it's going to have a really engaging line. It's going to go into a story, and then it's going to have a very clear call to action to whatever you want your business to get them to do, basically, whatever the next step of your funnel is. And the way that I like to use press releases is basically to boost my rankings. Okay. So if I'm a life coach or if I'm you can do it for flooring companies. You could do it for, let's say you're a book editor. Okay. You're a book editor and you want to boost your rankings on your website. You're going to write a really engaging story about how you've changed somebody's book into a totally different story that turned into a bestseller or something or other. You're going to make a great press release, and then you're going to go to the websites that I like. Well, I really want to work with Spine PR. Shout out to that guy. I think he's just a cool dude. He'll get you in entrepreneur.com. He'll get you can get your Instagram little blue check from that guy, and like all that kind of stuff if you want to blow up or whatever. Press Advantage. The one that I like to use is Press Advantage. I've used them a lot. You can just buy the $100 one. Okay. So back in the day, I would make sure that I would buy at least one press release every single month for keywords that I wanted to rank for on my website. And doing this absolutely exploded my sales and made me tons of money and got lots and lots of traffic to your website. And that's what this is all about. So you need to do this. You know, that was last year. So nowadays, maybe you need to do 2 a month, or maybe you need to do 1 a week. Only $100 will start ranking you for really key terms that is already in your customer's mind, and it will get your whatever you're doing will be seen by a lot more eyeballs than you could possibly do by yourself, and you'll get a great price on this, basically. So write a really good article. Well, first, figure out what your customer wants to read. Make sure that understand what words you want to rank for your website, for your traffic. Have a really good article written that has a very clear call to action, and then blast it out there with PR and blow it up and just start ranking for whatever keyword you're looking for. All right, so that's a really big one. The next thing we're going to talk about is JV marketing. I don't know if that's the right word. That's just kind of what I call it. But it's basically giving people an opportunity to make money with you and do the advertising and marketing for you. I wish more companies were open to this idea, because this will make you a shitload of money and save you a lot of time. And you can basically build like a little army of salespeople that just work on a commission basis. So the way that you're going to do this, and you can even raise your prices to do this, but if you want to make a shitload of money, is you're going to have to sit down and strategize how you're going to put this together. But you basically are going to say, look, this is my offer. I'll give you 10% of whatever cash I collect if you bring me a new customer. This is literally how I made hundreds of thousands of dollars back in the day with pay-per-lead agency. What I would do is I would find roofing companies, flooring companies, HVAC companies, and I would say, look, I'll bring you a ton of leads. You pay me $100 a lead, and we'll be in business. And every time somebody would call them and get an appointment, I would get paid. And it was amazing. I sold that business for a lot of money. But JV marketing, it basically allows you to, damn people, get out of my screen, allows you to put together a package where you can give people an opportunity to bring you new customers and give them some money for it. I mean, you got to think about all the people that want a side hustle, all the people that are like stay-at-home mom and dads, all the people that are just trying to make some cash right now. So if you can put together a package, you want to make sure that it's not going to damage your business in any way, and that it's just going to be all on the upside. And then basically, once you put this together, you say, look, this is our most profitable package. I'll give you 10% of every customer that you find for me. All right, here's the link that you can go to. Here's the link that you can do it. Or if you can prove to me that this customer came from you, I'll pay you cash right away. This is a great way to get free marketing, have other people do the marketing for you, so that you can just focus on your business. JV marketing is a great thing to do. Corey, if you're still watching, what is the name of that affiliate website that you had? So the website that I like to use is called Thrivecart. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch a bunch of videos on it. But Thrivecart makes it essential that you can basically create an affiliate offer, and then you can just give people your affiliate link. So let's say you have a course, a book, a digital product, whatever it is, you can basically make an affiliate link for that product, and then you can just give it to all these different people. And whenever they sell your product for you, you give them a cut. And this is a great way. You can literally create your own little economy or your own little army of people that are out there selling your products. Rewardful. Rewardful is one that Corey uses, and you can make an affiliate link basically for your stuff. And you can create a little army of people going out there and selling your product for you and making tons and tons of money for all kinds of people all over the world. Really a great way to blow up your sales and inject some cash into your business right now. So JV marketing. All right, number 8. This is the TikTok hack. All right, you guys are going to want to watch this. This is some powerful stuff. And it's not just for TikTok, but TikTok kind of started the whole short video. No, I'm shaking. Short video kind of idea, right? And this goes back to what I was talking about in YouTube domination. You want to get into the mind of your customer. You want to get into the mind of what it is they want and they want to buy right now, or what's keeping them up at night. And then you want to create content around what it is that they are interested in and that is keeping them up at night, and that they will find your solution. All right, so now let's talk about the TikTok hack. This is pretty dope. Now, before we talk about the TikTok hack, whenever you're making short form video, make sure you're putting it on all platforms. So you make a short video, you put it on TikTok, you put it on Facebook Reels, you put it on Instagram Reels, you put it on Pinterest. I went viral on Pinterest, and I don't even know how to use Pinterest. And then Snapchat as well is still pretty cool. And I'm sure you can also put it on LinkedIn, but it doesn't do as much. Okay, so make sure that you are omnipresent and you're putting these everywhere. YouTube Shorts are really doing well for me as well. But the TikTok hack is you basically create your main account, right? And you're just gonna create a billion freaking pieces of content. I mean, you're gonna just be experimenting. You're gonna try as many different pieces of content ideas as you possibly can. And you're gonna mess around with hashtags. You're gonna mess around with sounds. You're gonna mess around with trends. You're gonna mess around with topics. And like, if you think about TikTok is basically just Twitter, YouTube, right? So you can actually find other people that are already creating good videos and just kind of copy what they're doing. And the main idea is for the TikTok hack is you want to just blast as many different pieces of content that you can out. And then once you blast out a ton of content, you're going to start to have certain pieces of content that do really well. The first thing you want to do is when you do have a video that does really well, you're going to want to make a long form video of that. And that long form video is going to go to your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitch, whatever other channels are. So that's the first thing. But you're also going to save all the videos that go viral. You're going to save them all in a separate folder. And once you get like 5 or 10 of these videos that did really, really well, you're going to start a brand new TikTok channel. All right, this is the hack, basically. The brand new TikTok channel, you want it all to be in the same niche as well. That's a real key thing. These algorithms, they're stupid robots. They like to organize things in folders. You got to think about that. So you want to pick your niche, and you want to have at least 5 to 10 videos that did really, really well. And then you're going to start a new channel. And I know starting a new channel sucks ass because you just put all this work into the other channel. It's not going to go anywhere. You can keep that channel. But you want to start this new channel with a specific niche from the video. And you only want to put the videos that did really, really well on the other channel. And you're going to basically blast out all these videos on the new channel. And the reason that this is a YouTube or a TikTok hack is because when you start a new channel, TikTok is going to promote your videos to a lot more people. All right. And the reason that TikTok does this is because they want people on their platform. So when you start on their platform, they hook you in by giving you that big dopamine burst of all these likes and all these views and all these followers. Okay. But now we're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to put all of our videos that we already know do really well in this new channel, and it's going to blow up. I guarantee you. All right, so it's going to blow up. And the way that you can really make these videos is look at people in your niche, find what sounds and hashtags they're using on their videos that they blow up, copy their videos, start a new channel. And when you start the new channel, you only put videos that perform really, really well on that new channel. That channel is going to explode. You're going to get a shitload of sales. You're going to go viral for a little while. And then you're going to have to go back and redo the cycle where you just keep on blasting out different kinds of things and finding what works and then putting them into channels that are specifically niched and specifically going for your audience. But that's how you can become a TikTok influencer and do all kinds of stuff. So that's why you'll see a lot of these people have multiple accounts because it works. All right, number 9. Number 9 is going to basically be, text messaging and following up with your past customers and figuring out, how did they find your business? This is a really big one. Is basically, first of all, I really like text messaging. Everybody's staring at their phone. We have very limited attention spans at this point. It's really hard to get your audience to pay attention to what you're doing. But when people get a text, people read that shit. They'll look at it. Even if they don't like you, they'll still read your text messages. So text all of your past clients. Be like, hey, I was just thinking about you. How's it going? Reconnect with them. Ask them, when you bought my product, how did you find me? What made you buy? And you're going to get a lot of really amazing insight. And you're going to ask them, just like, what's going on? Are you interested in anything else? Or is there anything else I can do for you? Or you just want to touch base with them? This goes for email, goes for text message, calling. Basically, just reach out and contact all your past customers and see what is going on and how they're doing. All right. And then the next one is you can create a Facebook group or create a community. And the main thing about creating a community and how it can generate money in your business is you find people that are like-minded like you get them to join your Facebook group, and basically you provide value. And the way that you can really do this is first you find other Facebook groups that are similar to your niche, that are similar to what you're doing, and you're going to be posting in those groups daily. And when you post in those groups, people are going to see that you're delivering value. They're going to check your profile. Your profile is going to have a link to your Facebook group, and they're going to join your Facebook group from the value that you provide in all these other groups. And you can start to build a community of your customers. All right, so those were some of the tips. And then the final tips are going to be influencer shout outs. All right, this is a great way to get cash right now into your business. And basically how it works is you find people on Instagram, you find people on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and you basically make them an offer. You say, hey, look, I'll give you $20 to give me a shout out on your story. Put this, you have to create the creative first. So you have to create like a little short advertisement for your company. And in that advertisement, it has to have a real clear call to action. And you want them to tag your Instagram profile in it. You want them to tag anything else that's relevant to your profile and to your business in it. And then you're just going to reach out to like 100 of these. And you want to find content creators that have high engagement with their audience. You don't want to just have people that have tons of following and zero engagement. There's a bunch of different websites you can actually use to check the engagement on someone's Instagram profile. But these shout outs work really, really well because a lot of these influencers have, 100,000 to millions of followers, and they don't know how to monetize. So if you step in there and say, hey, look, if you give me a shout out on your Instagram stories, or if you give me a shout out on your reels or your posts, I'll give you some money. And what'll happen is they'll see this post. They know this influencer. The influencer already has their trust, and authority, and they're going to basically be giving all that influence to you. And if you just can do this like once a week or every couple of days, you're easily going to be able to blow up on some of these platforms. As long as your platform looks professional and is leading to the next step of your funnel, this can inject a lot of cash into your business right now. All right. So I hope that was helpful. That was 10 ways to inject cash into your business. Again, this was just like the talking head video where I'm telling you ideas to get your brain rolling and get you going. I'm going to be making individual videos where I really go over all these things in depth, and I show you exactly how to do this step by step. And if you want to get those, you're going to have to join our Facebook group. You're going to have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to put them all out for free. And then I'm going to basically consolidate them into a course. And once that course kind of starts to take off, they're not going to be free anymore. So this is a gift to you of insane amounts of value to get cash in your business right now. Now, remember, we are opening the Inner Circle basically for business mastery, where we're going to teach you how to master your business, how to blow up your marketing, how to generate more sales, and how to get your business to the next level. If you want to learn more about the Inner Circle, send me a message or go to our website or go to our Facebook group and just ask us, hey, what's going on? Or our website's live too. So it's levelupbusinessmastery.com. Check that out. I worked real hard basically to get that bad boy out there, and join our Facebook group. But the 10 ways, again, to inject cash was number 1, the 4-day cash machine. Basically run a 4-day sale so that people do not miss out. All right. Number 2, slide in the DMs. Learn how to sell in the DMs. It all goes down in the DMs. Number 3 was $0 marketing. Number 4 was YouTube domination. Number 5 was get interviewed on a bunch of podcasts. Number 6 was press releases and PR. Number 7 was JV marketing. All right. Number 8 was the TikTok hack or the short video hacks. Number 9 was create a Facebook group. And then also I just threw in there, reconnect with your past clients and see what they're up to. And then number 10 was get influencers to shout out your business. These are all amazing ways. If you need to get cash right now, or if you need to blow up your marketing right now, start looking these up, start learning. Send me a message if you want to learn more about any of them. I'm going to try and go really in depth on all of these and make a really good video so that you guys can do this on your own as well. And have a great Monday. That was today's video. Make Money Monday. Hope you guys have a good day. Send me a message if you have any questions. I'm happy to be here and happy to deliver value. Talk to you later.